Let's do mini-series. That's right, we're doing a mini-series. What is a mini-series, you may ask? Well, we're doing a mini-series. But now the first half of this video is, of course, talking about serials, right? Which is the original mini-series. Right? Now, serials that only last 3 episodes. Go check out that video. We're not talking about serials in this video, though. Right? Where I go through every variation of serials, and I also kind of talk about mini-episodes. Mini-series, I mean. But we're not going into that. No. We're going into mini-series completely. Right? Now, I might not do every one, but I'm going to do a couple. Starting off this list with the 2003, the one that predates the 2004 series, that is Battlestar Galactica, the mini-series. That's right. I could do a whole list on Battlestar Galactica, and I might in the distant future, because there's movies, there's TV shows, but we're not doing that. No. What we are doing in this video is something much, much different, and something much, much better. Right? Okay? Next up is the one, the only, you know it. I gotta take a shit, so give me 1 second. What was I saying? Oh yeah, mini-series, right? Miniature series. Then it's part of Battlestar Galactica, right? The mini-series, so. Next up would be none other for a mini-series. The one, the only, you know it, you've seen it, you've heard of it. The original 1960s Mighty Mouse. But the original cartoon series of Superman. I did live action in the serials. It only makes sense. Did I do cartoon for miniseries? I don't think that necessarily counts, but I'm counting it anyway. Okay. Anyway, next up for miniseries. That's right. Next up for miniseries is none other than the one and the only, you know it, a show that also only lasted 1 season. This is a show, you know, you've seen, probably if you was around the 90s. That is the Crow TV show. So by definition, it's a miniseries. Yep, miniseries are shows that are very small and condensed, usually. Right? And they're a lot shorter than regular TV shows. But so speaking of miniseries, we got none other than The Boys. The Boys is 8 episodes per season, so of course that is technically a miniseries. But technically longer in length TV show, but definitely a miniseries by definition. But okay, next up by miniseries, what could be a miniseries? What is a miniseries? Right? Right? Well, for this video, we're going to go with the original, right, Star Wars The Clone Wars. That's right, the CGI animation of Star Wars The Clone Wars. Something you probably all know, something you've probably all seen. Star Wars The Clone Wars CGI. I mean, series, that's right. Probably haven't seen it. That's right, the CGI animation that predates the one we all love and all know. But next up for miniseries. Now, I'm gonna go with a show by the name of Chaos. But we're getting close to the end of miniseries. Popeye. Popeye the Sailor Man is definitely a miniseries. But show that was around, I think, in the 40s. Only lasted, I think, roughly 30 episodes. It was short for most shows back then. So yeah. And of course, it lasted decades. You got a movie in the 80s starring Robin Williams. But I haven't seen the movie, but I do know that. So yes, that's a miniseries with definition. Next up for miniseries. Should I do mini movies next? Miniature movies? Little short films? I'd be Disney and stuff, wouldn't it, to do that? Okay, next up on everyone's favorite list is none other than the one, the only. Like I said, it's nearing the end. We're not near the end of it. We're getting close. We're getting close to the top of the mountain on this one. Something you all know, something you've probably all seen. But that is the Tin Man. 2 episodes, right? Only 2 episodes. The Tin Man. The Tin Man is a Wizard of Oz TV show spinoff of Wizard of Oz, right? Tin Man. Each episode is an hour long, so if you watch that, you're going to be watching about 2 hours of a TV show. It was only 2 hours, and it was supposed to be 2 episodes. So yeah. But it was supposed to be like a continuation miniseries. Yes, the Tin Man makes this list. Okay. What else could I say for miniseries? What else should I say for miniseries? Right? Like, what else could I say? What else should I say for miniseries? Right? We're almost there where we was in serials. Right? Right? These are miniseries. These are much smaller series. Right? Right? So let's go with none other than the one, the only. By definition, you know this, you've probably seen this. Right? You've probably seen this, you probably love this. This is a big one when it comes to miniseries. Well, I've never done a video with some miniseries before. This is the big one for me, man. So I'm really trying to think of everything. Jailbait. Jailbait, the next show. Jailbait. It's a miniseries. It's only 8 episodes, but Jailbait. Jailbait is a reality show. But so that makes sense. It's on this list for miniseries. Right? I think it's the only one on this list you probably can't physically own. But yes. You can't. I don't think you can physically own that. It's a Netflix original show. Right? Jailbait. It's kind of like 60 Days In. Yeah, there is Jailbait. Jailbait makes the list of miniseries. 8 episodes. think it's called Smiley Place or something like that. It's a Netflix show. It stars what's her name from Hannah Montana, and the girl with the blonde hair. I don't know her name. No, not Miley Cyrus. The other one, the girl who did Young Sheldon and George and Mandy. Yeah, that show. It's also 8 episodes, so that makes the list of miniseries. Yeah. As I said, we're nearing the end. I'm trying to think of miniseries. I'm trying to think of more and more like small series, miniature series. Well, I wish I didn't do serials separate. I could just combine them in one video. You know, but no, I can't do that because that one's 8 minutes. I can't just put them in one video. Boom, boom, bam. But no. Here we go. Let's go with the one, the only. You know it. That is Noswalt, New Mexico. About aliens, mysteries. That's why this show is a mini-series. It's a Noswalt, aliens, mysteries, right? And myths. One of the favorite TV shows. It's basically X-Files but for kids. It's a cartoon. It's great. I think it's definitely a miniseries, right? So it makes this list for miniseries, and that is without question probably the final thing I'm gonna say. So yeah, unless I can suddenly think of something else. We're out of time. See you next video.